settling for the bench. Well, Legon Cities have decided to retract the services of Albert Bois, who intend not play but start from the bench, with Amwa Joseph coming in, as well as Smala Nashiru has also been rested for George Asimwa in his game. There we have a bit of the exchanges between these two teams, with Legon Cities in their favorite whites, as well as some stripes of red and blue. Vision will be in the down yellow with dominant blue. Also, that experienced referee Julian Ono is the man to take charge of this fixture. He has officiated 2 high-profile CAF matches this year, including one of them being that match from Kenya's Goma here and Ameret of Juba, South Sudan. He's also following in his father's footsteps, retired FIFA referee Thomas Ulu. Vision FC posts for the picture, and you can see their captain Abraham leads them on. What a goalkeeper is speed, on the safest pair of hands. And these are very experienced gaffers. So let me quickly run you through the starting. The assistant referees for today's game, Roland Abdi and Bless Awaji, will be assisting. That's Visions FC starting 11. Just 2 changes to the side, with Gideon Ofori coming in for Daniel Yamwa, and also Mohamed Sam'an at the left back position for Labaran Majid, who has been away to national team duties. Well, we'll see that of Legon City soon, as the referees get ready to see or get to have the toss. That's the area shots. Very lovely. Well, for Legon City's Kwamiaze starts in goal post. Franka Koto is going to be the captain for this afternoon. They've made 4 changes to the starting 11. Amwa Joseph coming for Abeti Bois. Smaila Nashiru comes in for George Asamoah, as well as Ishao Al Hassan has been rested for Kwete Iran, and Kamal Shiraj Yusuf who will start Boris Husseini. Well, Phil, great changes to this Legon City side.
Great changes, great atmosphere. Seriously, I think we're going to have a fantastic game. Last week, we realized that Legon City dominated the game against Mediama. Though they lost, they played very well. Vision FC, on the other hand, also had a 35% ball possession, but were able to win the game by 2-0. Today, they both play in a different phase, different system, different formation, and we're yet to see what pans out today.
Well, let's see what pans out today. Official, very experienced referee, Rastrim Gamalisen Ogbe. There's another very experienced referee. Had so many stints, also traveling. Unless to handle some of the CAF matches, it tells you that we've got quality in terms of officiating into this game. Was just lovely. The area is building up with the fans really trooping to the venue, as we have the nets well inspected. Phil believes that Coach Pakwesi Fabian loves possessive football, was Nanajiman loves to flag the ball to his big man up front, Elijah Dye, and likes to pick. Phil?
Yeah, Pakwesi normally plays a possessive football, and he tries to stretch the defense by playing it to the wings. Most of his ball from the midfield goes straight to the wings to stretch the defense. So if you are not able to read the game well, to drop in your CDM, which is a central defensive midfielder, into the defense to help out with defensive play, you'll find yourself wanting. They'll push to find holes in your defense to create chances and score. Today we'll see how they'll be able to break down the the very strong and rigid defense of the Vision FC team.
Well, let's see how rigid Vision FC is going to be in today's clash. As a coach for Vision FC, Nana Juman, very experienced gaffer, former national under 17 coach, UEFA license B coach holder as well as license A holder. That's Abraham, the shot stopper. Very young chap, but he's got quality in terms of stretching himself beyond those stints outside of his area to keep those balls out of his net. Well, anytime from now, referee Julian Nuno takes a look at his watch. I mean, that's a perfect indication. We're almost getting ready to put this game underway. Legon City with TMIT at the Legon Sports Stadium. Before that, they lost to the beginning goal starts at the Dance Park, and they feel that this is the right moment to at least put smiles on the faces of their big fans throughout the country. That's Coach Park Fabian, very experienced gaffer. He needs no introduction. So there we go for the first 45 minutes at the Ni Ej Krakow Sports Complex in Tamanio Town, with Legon City is having the first touch of this game. Let's drop to the man in the 18 shirt. Smiler finds Kamal. Oh, lovely ball straight across. Oh goodness, Abraham nearly fell in to stop that one.
The ball swerved and nearly confused the goalkeeper. That was a powerful throw.
Very powerful drive. It tells you that Vision FC needs to watch this game carefully. Mensah retract back to his goalkeeper Abraham. Sends a long one down the far left, right hand side to find Adai, but could not pick him. Instead, pick Rue. And we put away by Chachu. Well, Ben Techu Chachu is another quality lad to look out for in this game. He's really rose through the ranks of Vision FC, and this is his third season playing with the senior side after coming to the likes of the junior team. He's a home boy, and he's a Tema Newtown boy as well, if you care to know. Up here, we'll have to send in this long one. Winning the man of the match in the previous encounter against the Accra Lions. It tells you that there's another lad to watch out for. His Vision throwing on the far right hand side. Chachi finds up here. Vision FC comes forward. Legon Cities will need to be very careful in this game. Adai picks it, looking for a bit of space. Decides to retract back to Chachu. Just lost out of possession to Legon Cities. It's quite interesting, quite acrobatic play. And it's down it now into 2-0. With Alidu picking it up. He's trying to invite JC, but could not pick it. As we also have some of our traditional rulers around to witness this game. Oh, yet to see anything exciting from the two teams. As Vision builds from the back once again. Elijah once again will have another touch, but this time around will hit it all the way back to his defensive line. is brought up front. And the man in the 11 said Ofair. Oh, lovely play from Ofair, trying to pick. It's a cooker, but again it's well read by the Legon City's defense.
That's a brilliant pass.
Absolutely very brilliant. Cross section of the fence, enjoying this game. Suraj will have to bring it for it, but referee Julian Ono noticed it. Something unusual and would have to halt the game. Oh, he's taking, floated across. Well, he's picking Chum. Well, talking about Chum, he's returned back to this venue that have nurtured him. He's come to the ranks of Vision FC. Also assisted them to qualify for the Ghana Premier League, but here's the ball within the area and there's a touch. The referee believes that is a straight ball to the hand.
We should expect more balls from the wings. That's something we had anticipated earlier, and they've started using the wings. It's early days, and it's been cagey though. We expect to see more of the wing play from Legon Cities.
Ofair decides to put it through that very narrow space. Mohamed Samad. It's another very young player here. He replaces Majid. Well, this is first game at senior level for Vision FC. And he's been well trusted by Coach Nanajiman to execute the far left hand side where he's been placed this afternoon. That's Aaron Quay for Legon Cities. We'll send you a long one. That's the way by Gideon Ofair trying to pick his cooker, but that's so much heavy touch for the striker to hatch onto. And we picked up once again by Legon Cities. That's the group from the back. And it's brought into the middle. Bruce Tego. A lovely touch there to find Amwa, but it's out for an advantage to Legon Cities. As we've also got cross section of the fans really enjoying it. Here to see anything exciting from the two sides in terms of the forward trusting.
Legon Cities are playing a compact game today. Vision tried to make an incursion. We see Joseph Amwa and Alidu Mohammed joining Smiler in the CDM position just to help out in defending. They've been compact since the game started.
Oh, that's Bostego brought down by Elijah. We'll talk about Elijah. If you care to know, is that usual offense that got that go against Dreams FC to propel Rafa Quatano into the final of last season's MTN FA Cup with an extra time finish. And he's also the man who's gotten Vision's first Premier League goal, so tells you he's the man who's made for the archives. And there he is in that struggle with Bustego. And Legon Cities will have to send one across into Vision's area, and is well dealt with by Abraham. And finally, what a huge clearance to avert the danger. That's well won. Right, Legon Cities, and it's Kwete. We'll bring it back to goalkeeper. Aaron once again. Musa Suraj brings it forward. Come out. Gideon Ofair for Vision FC, looking for space. He finds one. Again, who has been dispossessed of the ball needs to keep himself very tight in his game. Just losing a bit of concentration on the far side, and that will be the first yellow card of this game going to Alidu.
That's a physical play from Alidu.
Alidu, what a player has been, but needs to be very careful as Legon City is really needing service in this game. It was just 8 minutes, 42 seconds into the game, and still barring on the Manchester Park for shots. It's match day 3 of the Ghana Premier League. That's a very poor kick, isn't it?
Very poor. Both teams, I think, steadying each other in the first 10 minutes. It's been cagey. Like they both are trying to size each other up to see if they can probably make a break into the final area of both sides.
Lovely play, and that's from Kusi. Fails to control it very well. I see to be out for Legon City's drawing at the right hand side. A fair brought down. And that's a clear foul. It's another quality chap. This is why he's coming for one of the players who was expected to begin today's game, but he is on the bench. As Legon City's come from the left hand side, trying to catch up, and that's a long shot there, and then has been well dealt with. Yes, Mensah who got his head to it.
That's a power drive by Mensah.
It's a cover for Vision FC. Here he comes forward. Can he go past his marker? But it's been stopped by the experienced Cote. What a play, that was a bit jittery. And you can see it's a huge warning signal to Legon Cities.
That's a huge mistake by Akoto. But I think they dealt with the pressure.
Chachu. At least we'll send this one across for Vision FC. An advantage stays with them. Well, Ben Chachu Tetechu. It's such a very, very good player. He's such a workaholic down the right hand side. Loves to go all out. Now as Legon Cities get their 2-man one ready of Bruce Tego. Flashed into Legon City's penalty area as the fans shouts for what they think can be a goal from the stands. As this man, Coach Paco Sifedi, watches on. Kusi with advantage. He can send one, brought across, but it's been well stopped by Amwa. It stays with them still. Vision FC hanging around within the territory of Legon Cities. Finally hits it out. I still love to attack this one. And it's back Chachu. Very physical. When they keep the ball once away again to Alidu, who will make very poor use of that one.
I think Vision is struggling a bit with the system. They played 2 games using a 4-4-2 system. This is their first game that they've tweaked their formation and system, and I think they are struggling. Legon Cities, on the other hand, are okay with the play. They are dominating, they are attacking every play, and they are creating chances.
Well, it's brought forward by Amwa, but as well that's just see his ball ricochets off his marker, but it's Elijah Dye who picks it up. Can he go past his marker? First touching, go past it. Ample space. He's got Isakuka waiting in the box for it. Finds Kusi. That's a huge tack from behind, with JC being the culprit.
JC went heavily on the ball, and he got the man instead of the ball. It's a foul.
Since he's joining the summer, JC, he started all game for Legon City. So it tells you that he is actually one of the star men of this Royal side. 30 minutes of play, and it's still goalless between these two sides. But the atmosphere is beginning to build up. You can see the fans beginning to walk into the stadium. As Vision have a free kick, 45 yards out. They're sent across, but it looks like there's a huge problem already. Just around the 18 yard. And we need attention of centre referee Juliet Nuno. At least to attend to it, that is a tie who stays on the turf.
Legon City's track back, I think Bustego and Koto Jesse, they track back to help out with the defense at the back. And this is something which we didn't see last week. I think they are doing well in trying to ward off the ball from the Vision FC players.
Legon City is throwing. And it's an advantage. That will stay with them once again. And it's been brought forward. That's a lovely back flick. And that's true. And he's got a lot of players to do with as Churchill trying to defend his lines. And defended very well, but it's outclassed there. That's a lovely ball sent across. It says within the 18 yard Cannington JC. Oh my goodness, no stretch. And that's to nobody in particular. That's another chance gonna begging.
They are creating chances from the wings. This is something we anticipated. They are creating all the chances from the wings. They are stretching the defense using the wings. They are playing the ball to the midfield and straight to the wings. This is something Vision FC dealt with against they had to do today to stop Legon Cities from scoring. They are aggressive today and they mean to win this game today as well.
Kote come out and he sent it across the field. That has been dealt with from Vision's half. They've got advantage going their way once again. And you can see that such as 10-1 from the FIFA referee. It's under 2 games already at the continental level, with one coming in the CAF Champions League Goma here, and the other one in the Confederations Cup. But as it stays on the turf, to be in some deep trouble. And it's a bit of temper hold up, and some of these players will have to have a sip and have that interaction among themselves.
Playing under the hot weather. They need a cooling break.
Oh, certainly, but they certainly know the cooling break.
Sure.
You come along the line, but for now it's Kwame Aziz that stays on the turf. I'm just wondering if he can really continue. But I'm sure Legon Cities have got capable hands on the bench coming for him. But it looks like he's good to go with this game. It's been great officiating so far, Phil.
Sure, it's been fantastic. It's 17 minutes already, and we've already seen what the both teams have brought to the table today. Both teams are trying to attack from their wings, though Vision haven't been successful with their incursions.
Well, Jesse wins that one, but Rule picks it, finds the man in the 15 shots up here. The Legon City is now with the advantage at the far right hand side. Is being brought in by Jesse. He spotted this man, and he goes down. Referee, yes, Ishmael, who's being invited. They're not happy with the final decision from the referee. On his registry, here's a special. But it's a young goalkeeper, very young.
Very young and confident. Very confident goalkeeper. I like his demeanor. In the last game, he made certain touches in the 18 to show his confidence. And in this game, it's not surprising that he is the captain of the side.
Wallace rose through the ranks of Vision FC right from under 10 to under 17 before joining Accra Lions on loan for a period of 3 seasons. Returned to the club during the 2021-2022 season and has been the first choice since then.
Brilliant goalkeeper.
Gideon. And he's searching for Mohammed. They couldn't reach him. It's going to be Visions FC showing as they still keep another door of Legon Cities in this game with just 20 minutes cleared on the clock. It's a lovely run by Musa. And it's away by Ledu Chachu. And still Chachu trying to maneuver his way on the ball, but finally decides to hit it back to find Mensah. A lovely play to find Kusi. Looking for Isekuka. Finds Gideon. That's the first heavy touch as Legon Cities win possession. That's a poor ball also to look at Ismail. Was in the final third of the Legon Cities half. Has been left all alone to battle for the ball up front, but no support so far in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, Vision have been trying to make incursions into the 18 of Legon Cities. Legon, on the other hand, they've tried to play in a compact way, with Brustego and Kurujisi trying to come back to help out in defense, which has made the team very compact. It's very difficult for the Vision FC side to create chances now. They've made certain incursions, but they've not really created a decent chance to score a goal.
Vision with a walking pace in this game from the far left hand side, and it's Musa, and it's outside trying to Legon Cities, and you can see the complaints from Alidu, not very excited as they've gotten a throw in advantage left hand side, and it's brought forward by Brustego. And we should now have it, and it's Ben Chachu who picks it up. Want to play his bait. Or he identifies with this Steph as a homegrown boy. Here's a proper Newtown boy. Kusi picks it. Atai. Wu leaves it for Atai, as they're really taking their time to exchange passes and caress the ball, finesse the ball into Legon City's half. Musa picks it, and that's a clear foul on Atai once again. Experienced man. Well, he's got a big heart for Stephen Odro as his all-time favorite Ghana Premier League player, and also believes that Dennis Kosa and Isaac Afo of Samatex have been his toughest position in the Premier League.
Well, he's been fantastic. He's physical. He's a physical player and very skillful as well. He can be physical when he wants to be. His area duels have been fantastic.
Well, there was a challenge on him earlier on. Atai, can he go for the power? This has to go for the power, and is well picked up by Aziz. At least dangling it through the bodies of Legon City's defense, when the goalkeeper had it all the way covered. That's a big foul. And it's Jesse once again. We see most of the ball for Legon Cities. Tego. And still Tego lifts the ball for his colleague, decides to hit it to Alidu. He's got space down right inside. Could not pick JC. Advantage really staying with Legon Cities, looking to pile the pressure touch on the opponent in this game. When he's picked about Kamal. That's a lovely pass, isn't it? Kamal once again. Alidu. Yes, another great way to put your body in between. Muhammad. But that was a touch on Musa again. At least stating that we're still from the referee, Julian Nono.
Vision FC is very compact centrally, so the only way you can get around the defense is to use the wings. They are trying to use the wings, and Vision FC are trying to get their defensive play as well onto the game. Vision, I believe they are very compact and aggressive. Today they've opened play and they are doing fantastic. Though they've not created chances like they did previously, they created enough chances like they did last week, but they are controlling the game.
Well, they don't love to play much of possession.
Yeah.
But in this game, it's become necessary at least to hold more of the ball. Because if you allow Legon Cities more to hold the ball and operate, they can be very dangerous in the final third of the pitch. Pussy finds a die. It's a poor touch again from the experienced player. And Jesse brings it forward for Legon Cities. Lovely cut back. This has to go for the shoulder, but that's a grounder. And it's picked up by Michael Abraham. That's done the best of shot to be this quality goalkeeper. It's Jesse from his weak foot. A fair Kuka. But again, a fair goes for the shot there, but it's from the Manisa Kuka. And there's Vision's corner kick.
Vision normally doesn't create chances, but when they do, they make sure they take it. This is one of the reasons why they are second on the table on the GPL. Seriously, they've not made incursions into the 18 for this period of time. But when they do, believe you me, they will try to score. And that is exactly what they did right now.
Well, what's the ball from Itzakuka? It's giving Vision FC that need a corner kick to be taken by Muhammad Sanan, as most of the players in the blue, or the dominant blue, at least takes control of Legon City's backyard. It looks to be the best of corner kick coming. If it can be well directed from this youngster. Held it in. Escaped. Kuka! Oh my goodness, didn't find the target. And he knows it's very painful. That was a great touch. But the finish, lacking some sort of quality.
Issa Isufu. He's been very physical in and around the 18, and that's his play. That's what he loves doing, to get the ball on his chest and play a long shot. Exactly what he did, but this time around he couldn't find the back of the net.
Issa Kuka once again, that's a heavy touch. We lost out to Legon City's player Smiler Kote Atai. Now for the Tuma Newtown-based team, brings it forward. The former Bufakotano player, looking for Gideon Affair, who goes for the shots. And what a shot there, but missing the post by inches. Another walking goal kick to Legon Cities.
Vision have started shooting around the 18, and any of those could cause havoc for Legon Cities.
It's drove inside by Kwame Aziz. Clear foul from Smiler Nasiru. As Vision FC will build from the back once again. And Adai is way beyond the sideline. Welcome to it.
Issa Isifu is a very solid player. His stature, his demeanor, his movements is just like Victor Osimhen.
That's from Phil. Liking him to Victor Osimhen. It's back to Abraham. Will need to rush out of his goal post to hit that one out because there was a big danger that was approaching. That's a clever play from the captain. Bruce. Let's hit down into the middle to find Aledu. We'll find Kamal. Looking for Jesse. Picks Jesse. Lovely ball back again to Jesse. Within the 18 yard. That's a great defending coming in from the big man Mensah.
Vision FC has strong defenders at the back. Defenders that they can rely on.
We're talking about Nicholas Mensah, former captain of Legon Cities, joined on deadline day. He was part of the Wild Stars team that won the 2015-2016 Ghana Premier League, so it tells you that he's a top player. As we approach the 30th minute mark in this game, and it's a yellow card to Mohamed Saman. And obviously making it the second yellow card as far as this encounter is concerned. First game for Vision FC and his first yellow card. Top flight football.
Top flight football.
What's a vetting staff? Kamura Kane sending an incisive one, sent it across, but he fails to find a man in a white shirt. And his Vision's walk-in goal kick. Well, it's Mensah with a long kick inside, looking for Isakuka, couldn't find him, and is brought out by Ron Kote. Didn't start the previous game, but he's starting the game ahead of Ishawal Hassan. Mohamed Saman. And arrested for the ball is on out the right hand side. Udemwat failing to break his way through as the Vision FC backline have calmly restored what belongs to them. And we start all over again. Earlier on, Coach Nana Junan spoke about tactical twists as far as this game is concerned. That's a huge respect for Legon Cities. Mr. Kuka picks it, and there's absolutely no player to receive that one. It's been a very swinging game we've had so far, with the pendulum swinging to each side.
It's been balanced so far, and occasionally you realize that with Legon Cities that Foster Chum occasionally joins attack to add up to the defense and to add up to the attack, which is making it difficult for Vision FC to probably play a counter attack, because each time they take the ball from the defense and try to make an attack, then they are overpowered by the number of Legon Cities players in the midfield, so they are not able to control the game as they used to. I believe it's about time that Nana Jiman tweaked his system of formation to get the game going.
Chachu. Back to Chachu again. And it's picked up by Musa Suraj. And it's back to him again. I'll see. Initiates the attacking onslaught once again from behind. Abraham. It's been a very slow pace in the last few minutes, with both managers calmly studying each other. Legon Cities. There's a lovely play. Inspected by Mensah. Retreat back to Abraham once again. It's a bit under pressure. Well, it's from Tree.
Would you say both teams are content with the scoreline?
Well, certainly not content, but the big problem has been finding the final fit in the puzzle within each other's area. They really struggle to do that one, but that's a long shot coming in from Joseph Amwa way into the sky. And that was a clever idea, isn't it?
Very clever. Very clever. And it looks as if this season's Premier League, most of the strikers haven't found the net. I don't know whether it's the defenders that are doing so well, the goalkeepers as well, or the strikers that are not doing enough to score goals this season. It's been just the week 3, and today we've not seen a goal yet.
Actually, it's been very drought in terms of getting goals this season. Maybe perhaps the defenders doing their job and the strikers need to up their game. And it's cleared away by Cote out of that dangerous area for Legon Cities. And Moore picks it up, but he's been fouled from behind. And it's Kusi will be the culprit. Once again, referee Julian Ono, who was very close to actually whistle for it. As we've done 35 minutes on the Neo J Croco Sports Complex in Tamanio Town. Kusi gets it away, finds Elijah, and he's rather forced to come out of Legon Cities. It's impactful for the ball. What a way to bash off the ball to the far left hand side. A lot of time wasting on the ball, and it's the big man Chachu who wins once again for Vision FC. There's been a lot of very great exchanges within the last few minutes. And it comes into Legon City's area. That's a lovely touch. Legon City's on the right foot in this game. A little lovely play. Finds his man Jesse Kanika arrives, but Abraham arrives. Legon City's is back. Amwa, and he loses everyone.
Swift counter-attack. Swift counter-attack by Legon Cities. And for the first time, they've been able to find a hole in the defense of Vision FC.
The fair brought down by referee, have none of that. As Legon Cities once again will have to push the ball forward from the left-hand side. Alido lifts it for Chum. Back to Alido once again. And let's teasing this Vision FC defense out of their shell. Cote, lovely play to the right hand side. And that was brought in by Kamal. Well, that was one of the best of it. As Kingsley Appiah stays on the turf. Walking away with a man of the match award against Accra Lions. On match day 2 at Accra Sports Stadium, it tells you that he's got a quality and lets you trouble any team in the Ghana Premier League.
It looks as if every ball from Lagos Cities go through Kojo Jesse, and that swift counter-attack was so fantastic. It's unfortunate they couldn't find the net after that sweet counter-attack.
Well, that's what floated towards Abraham in the first 2 minutes of this game. He nearly committing that blunder, and that could have been a very dangerous way to play. Beaten again by Ishmael. Ishmael delays and couldn't release the ball into the channel to be dealt with, and he picks up. He's got no issues at all dealing with that one. Really keeping his eye on the ball. As we've done 38 minutes on match day 3 of the Ghana Premier League. Mensah hits it to find Musa. who picks Adai. A lovely play from Adai into the middle. As he'll pick Gideon Affair, who is brought down. He's in such a very painful experience at the moment. It's a heavy touch on his balls. But here's the man. He's having a holiday within the 2-6 for Legon cities. Kunyaziz pull off some fantastic save against Midemaiti on match day 2.
Legon cities have been fantastic today. Said earlier, they've been brilliant, but it's just that it's been unfortunate on most occasions that they couldn't find the back of the net. They've been fantastic. They played very well into all 2 games. So coming into this game, I know they were going to be compact, and this game has shown that they can track back, win the ball, and play on the break as well. Not only to play to the wings and use balls to try to find players in the box. They are now creating chances, playing counter attacks as well, and they've still not found the net, but they are creating chances, and they've ward off Vision FC as well from creating chances to score them as well.
Brought it in, and Aziz Alis will rise high to keep that one out of his area. As is retained by Chachu. And Legon Cities again very determined, will pick it up. Samuel brings it forward. A little wasting a lot of time. And he's touched from behind. Has the free kick advantage. 4 minutes of play, and it's still barring.
Remember last week we saw Park Wisi standing throughout the 90 minutes. Today he's seated, which even shows that he's calm. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's about. He knows what his boys are going to do today. At the end of the day, he wants delivery. So let's see at the end of the 90 minutes.
We're looking for that service or that delivery from his team. I've not really seen much of Smila Nashiru. He's been a bit silent in the middle for Legon Cities. Chachu, a native of Temaniu Town, who also played the street with Costa Sports Academy in the 2nd division. He's the man who have just effected that one. Finds Adai. A lovely play from Adai. It's still Vision FC who are hanging on to it. But Jesse drops deep to help with defensive duties. Wins it, dispossessed. And it's Issa Kuka for Vision FC. That's a lovely pace to hit the ball through. Adai, oh lovely. Will change the direction of play to find Mohamed Sam'an, who keeps it on the turf. But is nowhere near the ball. As Kamal Dane will complain that it should have gone his way. Mohamed sent the color across, but that's a feeble header coming from Rue. And to pick up by this, he's got no issues at all. Legon Cities, here they come, lovely play. Akutu on his brought off the ball. Adai, such a very athletic player, hits it into the middle. And here comes a very interesting round from Kusi, looking for Isakuka, ample of space. Then again, it's an advantage that will stay with our way side in this game. Alidu has been fouled very deep in his own half.
Lagos Cities are fighting. They are fighting for all the 50-50 balls, and they seem to be winning them. Vision FC has to raise their game if they really want to get something out of this game, because Legon Cities, as it stands, Legon Cities are dominating, and they are creating the chances that would probably result in a goal.
Well, that's the man. Coach Parker Fabian on his feet, issuing a bit of instructions as his team tries to at least find their second goal of this season against Brigade Gold Stars, which they lost in full time. Mohamed, that's a lovely connection from Kusi, picks it and finds Isakuka. And he was deceived by Smiler. Someone brings it for Legon Cities. That's a lovely tackle from behind. Kote finds Kamal on the best of touch from Smiler. Here comes Legon Cities. Lovely play to find Kojo Jesse. Can he keep it? He keeps it. Sets in a crossing and he loses everybody. And he finds Chachu. Who's kept it on.
These crosses are dangerous. These crosses inside the 18 are very difficult to deal with. And Vision FC have to watch that. Legon Cities are really knocking on the door.
Very important for the Royal fans who are just enjoying this action from their homes. Here they come again. Alice trying to cause a lot of trouble. Chachu is brought in and is cleared away by Musa. A die found. Who will lift it deep? Who has been sandwiched between two players. Chance away, breaks away from them. Again is dealt with there as we've got just 3 minutes of additional time in his first half department of the game. Aledu finds Jesse, sprinting for it. Lovely cut back into the area, and again the final delivery.
That was a lovely cutback. He couldn't get the direction right, but Legon Cities have started dominating. They are moving, they are using the wings to create chances, and that is what Vision FC needs to find an antidote to. Else is going to give them a problem. They are definitely going to concede if they don't work on that, because that is what Bakwesi has instructed his boys to do, and they are doing that perfectly.
Legon Cities. That's a lovely straight pass, but it's been dealt with by Musa once again. Musa's Raj. Just look at that opportunity earlier on. And it was Bustego who turned in his marker. And that was a perfect delivery into the channel. But nobody to pick it up for Legon Cities. Kote Aledu looking for Jesse again. He's instead come out. But we've exhausted more than 1 minute of the additional time already at the J. Krakow Sports Complex. Mohammed Benalido is able to stand his marker, and Jesse fails to find his colleague after all the hard work. Well, he's been a very workaholic into this game. Kojo Jesse, what a player he's been. Very, very hard working. Musa Amwa, oh, lovely play. Legon City start wasting, finds Jesse, oh my goodness, comes on the body of Abraham, and this is stays intact in this game. Crazy moments few seconds ago. Rule brings it forward. Come out for Legon Cities, thrusting through the bodies. Affair turns it into the middle, finds a die, can he reach it? He's got close to it, but blocked. Just look at the opportunity again. That was a straight ball that fell to Amwa. Took his time, spread the pass to find Kojo, but Kojo fails to execute it. Not a lot of credit to the goalkeeper. And that's it. It's done and dusted. First 45 minutes of this game is barren between the two sides. It's Vision FC that have held Legon Cities after a sight in 45 minutes of play at the near J Krakow Sports Complex in Tamani Town. But I'm sure the two gaffers are going to get a lot of words for their charges. Half time at the near J Krakow Sports Complex in Tamani Town. Vision FC 0, Legon City 0.
More than 80% of global trade is carried by sea. Most of the products we consume daily travel through ports, making them a key link in the global supply chain. The Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority is committed to ensuring the enhancement, resilience and sustainability of port infrastructure and maritime trade. Get to know which vessel is bringing your goods, how much duty you are required to pay and how quickly you can clear your goods from the ports of Ghana. We ask the relevant questions and elicit responses from the appropriate authorities. We interact with you via our social media platforms and put your queries across to the expert. Iron Port shows this and every Sunday live on Metro TV at 5:30 p.m. Iron Port is proudly brought to you by and powered by the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. Iron Port, transparency in doing business and building nation.
Hello food lovers, join me every week as we embark on a flavor-filled adventure with special guests from different African countries.
Today I'm bringing the taste of Egypt to your kitchen.
Without the garlic, we cannot
No, nobody can eat this one.
I'm Victor, I'm eating this alone.
Hello, prepare your taste buds. I'm taking you to Guinea. I brought you fur de manioc. Fur de manioc. Oui, allez laver les mains.
It's another brand new season of Bukwem Accra, Bukwem Ashanti, and Bukwem Volta. Ghana, are you ready to witness great intellectual display of our able contestants in all the categories? Lower primary, upper primary, and JHS from various schools. Yes, get your phone to vote for your favorite contestant to win the ultimate prize, which involves 50% paid trip to Dubai, 50% tuition fee scholarship for 1 year, laptop, and many more products from our sponsors. Be part of this game into fame. Bukwem Reading Reality Show. It's reading time. Bukwem. Read today, lead tomorrow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Tema Sports Stadium. Talking of Nigraku, the second sports stadium where Vision FC are playing their home game against Legon Cities. Halftime 0-0. My name is Gatuso. Gatuso is the pastor. Don't forget, we're live on Original TV, live on Metro TV, live on YouTube TV. We're also live on Alpha TV and also at the Ghana Football Association. So, Victor, how are you doing?
Yeah, fine. Got to so.
And Phil. great game this afternoon.
It's been fantastic. It's a fantastic
0-0 first 45 minutes plus time added on. Your take on the first half?
It's been brilliant by both sides, and from the start of the game, it was cagey. They both played. It was a 50-50 affair. They couldn't find a way through each team's defense. But getting to the latter end of the game, we realized that Bakwesi instructed Chu as the left back to join attack. From that time, we realized that they started dominating the game. They started creating chances through the wings. They even try, when they lose the ball in the half of Vision FC, you find them 3 or 4 players going to where the ball is to try to retrieve the ball. It's been so difficult for Vision FC to try to break into the half of Legon cities. Legon City have been brilliant. I said earlier that they are not behind, although they've lost 2 games in their first 2 matches. They've never. It seems like losing 2 games is bad, but when you watch them play, you realize that this is a team that are very composed. It's unfortunate they couldn't equalize. They couldn't utilize their chances they created in the last 2 games that they played. But today, you can agree with me that they've been fantastic. They've been creating chances, and I believe they can score a goal.
All right,
today.
so talking of creating chances, like Phil said, they've created a lot of chances. No wonder after the end of the first 45 minutes, the head coach Bakwesi Fabian is not happy with his boys.
Yeah, you cannot be happy when your top striker is not, the simple tap home is not connecting to the touch. Look at that chance that was missed by Ismail Alu. Look at the other one that was also missed by Kojo Jesse. Just him and the goalkeeper. He decided to go direct, and goalkeeper Michael Abraham, got his body, magnified his body, and he was able to save the situation. Look, these chances are hard to come by. When they come by, you need to make good use of them. And you see, like Phil rightly said, it's difficult to come by chances. So the little ones that come, Legon cities have to make good use of them. And if your strikers are just fluffing all those chances, then it tells you that you are in for a lot of trouble.
But Victor, we are not seeing that free flow game from Vision Football Club when they played against Accra Lions at the Accra Sports Stadium. We're not seeing that particular system right here at their home ground.
Yes, it tells you that it's a very tight game. I think both managers, now first 45 minutes, they've been able to size up each other. They've been able to dictate the things that needs to be corrected, and I'm sure they are getting back into the dressing room. They are going to work on those things. But for me, again, look, take nothing away from Vision FC. Yes, they are not seeing much of the balls, but look, the final third where you have Issa Kuka, where you have Daniel Elijah Adai, where you have Mohammed Sam'an, who is coming for Labaran. Whenever they are thrusting forward, they are very dangerous on the ball, and for me, that is a delight to watch.
All right, so Phil, what do you think Coach Bakwesi Fabian should fix for the commencement of the second half, during the second half?
Well, I think he should just instruct the strikers, the forward, to be purposeful, because you cannot create chances and miss them. And in these 2 games or 3 games as they are playing now, they've created too many chances that they couldn't even score 1 goal. And that, for me, is unheard of.
Will you say they lack a clinical finisher?
I believe so, because the kind of chances they create, and you, to be honest, I wonder why they've still not been able to score goals right now. As we speak, for Vision FC, we realize that in their first 2 games, they played a very typical 4-4-2 system. They went very aggressive, playing deep from behind and playing on the break. Today, they've tweaked the system. They are playing in a 4-3-2-1 system, which I believe they want to play that system in front of their fans, for them to realize that they are not a defensive side. They are playing as an attacking team in front of their fans, for them to be happy and to put smile on their faces, because you cannot play at home and be defensive. That's what I feel. On the other hand, playing against an experienced side who's lost 2 games in the Premier League against Legon cities, you cannot play in a way that you would, if you really need to get something out of this game, you need to go back to your game that wins you points. So the 4-2-3-1 is not helping Vision as we speak right now, because I know Pakwesi will intensify his attack.
Okay, so we have two coaches scratching their head before the halftime. Talking of Coach Ajimai, Nana Ajimai, and also Coach Pakwesi Fabian. Victor, your expectation second half, do you think Coach Nana Ajimai still need to make some changes before the commencement of the second half?
Well, he's got a lot of quality on the bench. No two ways about it. We are here to see the likes of Daniel Yemo. I mean, who he told us right here that he's a player who loves to attack. Even he attacks to the extent that sometimes he forgets he has to defend. So if he really wants to attack, that's a possible player he could bring in. I've also not seen much of Gideon Offer today. If he's spoken to and decides to go in full throttle, it could be dangerous also for Legon Cities. But for Legon Cities themselves, I think that they are creating the chances. What is left is putting those balls behind the back of the net.
All right, so as you can see, the fans of Vision FC, they are playing home, but Legon Cities have silenced them. They are very loud, but we're not hearing the this particular stadium. Talking of Kraku, the second sports stadium, we are not hearing from the noise, the oohs, the boos. We're not hearing from them. Will you say it's because of the style, the kind of the way Pakwesi Fabian boys are playing this afternoon?
Of course, and I rightly mentioned earlier that Pakwesi looked very confident and relaxed. Last week we saw him. He stood throughout the 90 minutes against Midema. Today he's seated and he looks relaxed.
Okay.
It was getting to the end of this first half that we saw him up.
All
so
right.
I believe he has something up his sleeves.
All right, so Phil, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Victor. We can have, and don't forget, we live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on AFA TV, as well as Net2 TV and the Ghana Football Association app. The name once again is Gideon Ochedim Gatuso. Raise the power 7. Over to you, our commentators Victor and Phil Annan. Is going to take over to run the commentary for us. But I feel like I said earlier on, I love the people of Tema. I love the people of Tema Newtown. They are so exciting. Look at the way they are supporting their club, Vision FC. But don't forget, Legon City's fans are also here supporting their own.
Legon City's fans, I can see them at the section, at this part of the section here, and I think the fans are very very organized and they are cheering on their team. I believe with time we'll get this. I'm sure we'll get fans trooping in to fill the stadium.
Okay, so with time, the fans will come trooping in to fill the stadium. So live on Original TV, live on Metro TV, live on Net2 TV, and live on the Ghana Football Association app, and also live on AFA TV. So our commentators are taking over, Victor and also Mr. Filana. And don't forget, the commentary is also live on Original TV. So if you're home, you can also enjoy the game live. This is the Ghana Premier League match day 3 at the Nikraku, the second sports stadium in Tema Community 2 Field. Big game, big afternoon. So over to you, commentators Victor and Phil Annan.
Certainly, Legon Cities would have to intensify their game in the second half department if they really want to put smiles on the faces of their fans. It's been a very interesting play with a lot of opportunities created, but again, a big question has been their strikers really fluffing up those opportunities. And you can see Vision FC, the likes of Elijah Dai, Mensa, is trying to get themselves in shape for the next big 45 minutes up on our sleeves here at the J. Krakow, the second sports complex. We'll also be hoping to see a few substitutions. Got so many quality players left on their bench for Vision FC, the likes of Francis Locha, Godfred Boachi, Daniel Yamo, who a lot have spoken about starting this game, but Coach Nana Ajimai has decided to at least make him come off the bench. And for Legon City themselves, a lot of players. They've got on the bench, as well as Dennis Abduma, who got one against the BNE Gold Stars other than Spark. He's here to come into the game. We're just getting ready for the commencement of the next 45 minutes. And that's the experience Elijah Tai having that powerful speech. And he's telling his colleagues to intensify their play. Back again with Phil and
yeah, we're in for a fantastic second half. I believe both coaches have spoken to their squads, and we are here to see what they have for us in the next 45 minutes.
Oh, that's a shot a while ago, Michael Abraham. So Julian Onu puts the second half underway here. And it's a long hit from Vincent's half. On the best of start from Elijah Tai, the former Bofakotano Starman. Oh, here's Chum. He fails to go around his marker. And a twin advantage, you stay with our away side. Who looks more promising in today's fixture. And that's the man. Jiman in your shots a while ago. Masterminding that victory at Craspo Stadium. As Musa watches rule out for Vincent's walking goal kick. That's Abraham. He hit it onto the far side to pick Mensah. Give out that ball to Legon Cities. They did, but Wu picks it up, the broken pieces, and will come with his lovely one. There's a lovely play. Vision FC rule goes round his marker, goes to the ground. The referee have none of that. Elijah, that's a kick. And still Vision really pushing Legon Cities into their cell. That's a strong challenge on Kisnip here.
Yeah, Vision FC have been attacking this second half. I think they've added one more player on to join attack, and they've dominated the midfield for now. Although they've not created chances as we speak, as we entered into the second half, they are dominating play from the blast of the whistle.
Well, at least he can be able to make it onto his feet. Kingsley appear. Just look at the challenge. Oh, strong, isn't it?
Very strong. Very strong.
But the young Kingsley is back on his feet with just 2 minutes of this half cleared. Adai. First Chachu recovers for Legon Cities. Hit it back to Aziz. And Amwa will wrestle and will push it out for Vision's throwing.
We're now seeing the aggressive play that we saw last week Monday against Accra Lions. Vision FC.
Chum for Legon Cities. Will change the direction of play to the far right hand side to Column Kamal. He arrives in shade late, and that will be Vision's throwing to be picked up by Mohammed Saman, making his debut in the Ghana Premier League. Salid will bring this one for Legon Cities. Oh my goodness! Insanya! Legon Cities up in the scoring account.
What a goal!
Ismail Amwa.
What a goal!
And Abraham Michael is surprised, bit into it, stretched beyond, and Legon Cities have gotten their second of the season.
Laid on the plate for him just to tap in. Amwa has been so composed in the 18 of Vision FC. All he needed to do was just to tap, focus, get a direction, and just to play the ball across into the net.
A little starting it off, finds his man in ample space with just a touch. Just look at it. Take it onto his chest. And Amwa finished it. A sublime finish. No questions about it.
Fantastic goal.
And it's Legon Cities 1, Vision FC 0. Let's see what the home side has got. Katai takes through. They need to inject a bit of agency into their play now. Looking for Isha Kuka, but couldn't find him. It's picked up by Kwame Aziz, who will flash it out. Referee not interested in that challenge at the far left hand side. FC will bring this one up front.
Now Vision FC's defense has been breached.
Now let's see if they can quickly put their arsenals together. Come out. And it's been dealt with. Vision bracing this corner. Oh, Kwame Aziz picks it up.
Beautiful cross.
It's becoming very interesting in this tie, in case you are watching from your house. That was a lovely ball floated to the first post. And that's a clear foul on Jesse once again. He's been a player who has been everywhere on the pitch today. The man in Legon City's 23 jersey.
Yeah, we have about 40 minutes of pure entertainment to witness.
Legon City's once they'll come forward again, but it's been all dealt with. Jesse, that's a lovely ball. Comes off somebody within Vision's territory.
Another cross from the wings. Just like I said, they've been using the wings to stretch the defense of Vision FC. And they have to watch it because they keep coming. Legon Cities have been prying.
Well, here comes the killer into the box, delivered, and they were just looking for Alma once again. But it's been well taken care of, and that final shot from Jesse will result in a corner kick. Legon Cities are now beginning to find their fate after 230 minutes of play in the Ghana Premier League this season. Well, there we have a substitution for Vision FC. With Apia going off for Goffred, who has been introduced, as well as Che Bafo has also come in. He's a real threat, and Legon Cities need to look out for him. But a lot of corner down the far right hand side for Legon Cities.
I think Vision FC has switched back to their 4-4-2 system, trying to play deep and play on the counter attack.
Oh, just getting it ready to deliver maybe a sumptuous one into the area. A little bit sumptuous, that's a poor touch, but he gets his first touch since coming in. That is the Royals, who are really switching on the pressure touch on their opponent. And the best of connection from Corte. Whipped out. Affair. And to nobody in particular, as the attack will break down, Legon Cities would re-strategize and move again. Kwame Aziz really enjoying this game as is brought forward by Legon Cities. Nakuto seeing that one. Alido picks it, gives it out to Legon City. Lovely ball. It's a cooker! And again, as Kwame Aziz who magnifies himself to prevent that one out.
Kwame Aziz came out quickly when he saw danger and he dealt with the ball.
JC, here he comes on the right foot. Lovely play! Oh my goodness! He gets a hand to it. It stays intact. Alido sends it across, but it's been dealt with. What a play from Legon Cities. The Royals now beginning to feel like Royals indeed away from home. It's a straight run by Kwesi. He couldn't hit it through, but rushing into Alido will stay on the turf. 55 minutes, and I tell you, the storylines in this game are just enormous.
This is pure entertainment from both sides. Both sides are trying to attack from end to end, and it's been fantastic. Legon Cities looks much more purposeful than Vision FC. They control the game better, they use the wings better, and they are creating chances. Although it's just one goal, but they've created a lot of chances, and I believe we are in for something special in the next 35 minutes.
Well, Coach Nana Jiman, earlier on in your shots, you can see from his demeanor, issuing a lot of instructions. Something would have to change. Really clattering into his man, Kusi. And you can see Alido not very excited. A bit of frustration written all over his face.
Foster Chum has been brilliant in this game. He's been superb.
Oh, that's Alido. It's brought forward by Aziz. It's dealt with by Chachu. Vision FC. Kusi Atai. And it's brought forward again. Che decides to send a strong one across, looking for Gideon Ofer. Couldn't find him, but can he keep it on the turf? Yes, he does. Retracts back. Looking more purposeful now, trying to find that equalizer. And it's brought away. That's a long hit. And that certainly is going to be a walking goal kick to Vision FC. What the intensity of the game now at its peak. Panacho this game now trying to climb the roof where we expected it to be. The temperatures are now beginning to warm in this game. With Legon Cities finding the back of the net. They have really spewed the hit out for Vision FC to come out in full-fledged in this game. Che couldn't reach it. It's picked up by Legon Cities. It's brought to the left-hand side. Bruce Tego brought down. And referee Julian Onu has got other ideas.
The intensity is high, and the players are working hard for the ball. Vision FC are playing aggressively. That's what we know them to be doing. They played in their last two games before this game. They played very aggressive, and this second half we see that aggressive play in their game. They are trying to ward off Legon Cities to try to create chances to at least equalize.
Adai, Legon Cities will come for it to Gideon Ofer. He's gone. Adai waiting, but Adai on comes on the woodwork. Goodness me, what touch from the experienced player.
That's fantastic. That's electric here. The atmosphere here is electric.
Musa is left to bring it forward. Spread to find Elijah again, telling you why he's a very experienced player. Let's pick up Legon Cities now. Amwa on it. And still Legon Cities, Amwa. Well, we've got double Amwa in this game for Legon Cities. Bruce Tego brought down. That's a dangerous area if you care to know.
It's a ding-dong affair now after the goal. Both teams are trying to size each other up in the second half.
Well, Phil, hold on. Just look at that for a touch. Shook the woodwork.
Powerful drive. It's fantastic.
But they've got a free kick in a very acute angle.
Very acute. But how he was able to get that ball to even hit the bar is just lovely.
That's top quality, isn't it? Legon sets his free kick. And Vision would have to defend this one. A little lovely idea to spread it out. It ricochets, goes in, and again it's well watched by Michael Abraham. Training here's our play.
It's an end-to-end stuff. Very fantastic game. Both teams are playing. They're doing very well.
60 minutes done, and that's it on the clock. It's still Legon Cities who are holding tight onto that one goal cushion. Oh, there's the free kick earlier on.
I am not surprised. We spoke earlier that Legon Cities have been creating chances. So I'm not surprised they shot to the lead. But as to how Vision FC would also come and create chances to even get an equalizer is what we are yet to see.
Watch it. We'll bring this forward. It's a lovely run, isn't it, from Vision FC, trying to go past the bodies of White and Striped red shirts. And that seems to be another card for Legon Cities in this game, and it's Amwa who goes into the book of the referee. He's coming for Abetibwa. And that makes it Legon City's third yellow card of this encounter.
This game has been very tactical. Both coaches are showing what they've got, and we are seeing in the game.
Vision's free kick, 45 yards out. And Legon Cities get their two-man walled up. And Smiler. And Amwa who goes for the wall. That's a lovely play. Comes off the back of Guillaume Offense, brought across, but Kwame Aziz is equal to the tax. Manages to get his hand to it.
Legon Cities have dealt with the crosses quite better than Vision FC. Probably because they've not had enough crosses into the 18 than Legon Cities.
Now really carried on the experience from the previous seasons now into the Ghana, into the season, and it's telling. It's a lovely spread across. And that's Che. I couldn't really bring it forward. But there's a Legon Cities player who is lying on the turf. Seems to be in some big trouble as he holds his ankle. Just rolling on the field. And the stretcher has been brought. Not the best of story. And there seems to be a lot of talk going on Vision's FC bench. And you can see the signal. Let's have a change of tactics, Phil.
Yeah, he's going to a 4-3-3 system now. From the 4-2-3-1 to a 4-3-3. That's not so different from the 4-2-3-1 that he's playing. He's decided to drop the central attacking midfielder to join the three in midfield. When they are defending, it's really going to be a 4-5-1 in midfield. And in attack, probably he would add a right back or a left back to join attack, whether inverted or to join the fray. That's another tweak to the formation.
Isakuka picked deep in the 18-yard of Legon Cities, but again they've managed to defend their line, and it's the captain, fantastic Frank Kakoto, who comes to their rescue. That was a timely intervention. But it's the Newtown fans who are waiting for their moment to celebrate as they watch us on. It's floated across. Oh, missed. What a missed. By the Legon, by the Vision FC player, by the speaker, by Elijah Dye. Vision FC instead coming. But it's Legon Cities who've defended their lines. Chacho intercepts. Kusi couldn't keep it. There's been a lot of ding-dong affair. Che will have to hit it onto the far left-hand side, but Butcher comes and rescues the situation. Che is found. Lovely play. Ofori. And Adai could not receive it and complains.
Vision FC has taken charge of the game and they are dominating. They started creating chances, but they are using the midfield. That is quite surprising. And they are getting through as well.
That's a long hit. It comes across looking for Chachu. Oh, Chachu kind of keeps on the turf. He managed to do that. And still Chachu. And that's Vision's corner kick down the right hand side now.
The pressure is on. The pressure is really on Legon Cities. They would have to deal with this corner to neutralize the pressure.
And look at his determination. Chachu races across. Before he races, Kani keeps on the turf, managed to keep it. Drops it deep to find Kusi. Musa. And it's back to Abraham. He's taking a few steps out of his area to launch a deep one. And you can see ballowing that one into the crowd. It's not in a haste at all. At least his side is leading. But his Vision again, very determined, coming. And Che was pulled off the ball, wins the sympathy of the referee.
The 4-3-3 is very aggressive, and we know it's a system that controls every area of the pitch. They've taken control of the game now, and let's see what happens. Because they are dominating, they started creating chances. Legon FC have started making mistakes as well in defense. That is a worry to Pakwesi Fabian's team.
Wallace Affair, who will let himself, goes behind it as Legon Cities get their 3-man run ready. And we're seeing Kamal, Jesse and the likes. But that man, Gideon Ofori, who's got a duty to send in an incisive pass into Legon Cities territory. He's got the burden of the club on his shoulder, where that kick as it beckons. Gets close to the edge of the 18 area. Now, there seems to be a lot of misunderstanding within the box of Legon Cities. A lot of wrestle ongoing. We've also got a substitution. Ismaila Nashiru, who takes an early shower. And it's Georgia, someone who comes in for Legon Cities. Started in the previous game against Mediama FC, rested by coach Pakwesi Fabian, and gets to enjoy the last 22 minutes of this game.
He's a brilliant chap, and I know he's going to bring on something special to this game.
Well, there he comes, Georgia Samoa. We add a bit of presence to Legon City's midfield as they defend this free kick. Effect, lots of trouble. Oh my goodness, Kwame Aziz manages to catch that one. By an attempt to get us out to that ball, I'm sure probably he overstretched himself.
Yeah. Legon City has dealt with the pressure. The pressure has been intense in the last 5 minutes, but they've dealt with the pressure they faced. I believe Akwesi would also do something system. So I believe we are yet to see something special in the next, let's say, 20 minutes.
Oh, that was the earlier chance that came the way of Vision FC, at least to get themselves back into the game, but it was well collected by Kwame Aziz.
This is sheer entertainment. I believe everyone who's here is enjoying him or herself, because this is the Ghana Premier League.
Well, that's Kwame Aziz, just 22 years of age, 2003. He's made over 30 appearances for the Royals, with over 10 clean sheets. Another change coming in for Vision FC, and it's Elijah there, who will walk off the pitch for Amadu to come in. And you can see, very athletic. Vision FC throwing all their men into this game.
Vision FC is a high work rate team. They can play for 120 minutes without getting tired. They play very aggressively as a unit, very composed and very physical as well.
71 minutes played, and it's still Legon City who are holding on to that lead. That's a lovely play. Picks Boachi, picks his man back again, as they've got Mohamed in ample of space. Retract back to him. Ufori couldn't reach it, and it's away. Advantage now switches on to Legon City side, but you can afford Vision FC in this in full force after conceding.
This second half has been brilliant, and when you watch tactically, in the last game they defended in phase 3, but in this game, in this second half, they defended in phase 1, which means they are pressing Legon Cities to have the ball and probably to create chances there and then, which hasn't yielded results as we speak, but it's helping. They are controlling the game as we speak right now, and I believe they will create more chances to see if they can equalize this goal that they conceded earlier in the second half.
Well, we've got double substitution coming from Legon Cities with Joseph Asamoah, and it's a double Asamoah who's been taken out of this game, with Dennis Adoma coming in. The second Legon Cities player to score this season. And let's see the threat it adds to this attacking option of Legon Cities. Well, it's going to be a long throw in. Kamal Suraj picks it. He's had a fantastic game.
A very fantastic game. It's been brilliant.
Jesse brings it back to him. Bruce Tego. Well, let's get himself involved in that brawl. Abraham. Musa. That's a lovely play to find Che, but couldn't reach him. As Dennis will have his first touch, but he's been well taken care of down that path. And it's Alidu. He's an unsung hero in this team, especially into this encounter. Just picking those pocket of spaces. Long one coming from Chum. Chachu has got it, well covered, put it out. But it lingers within his own area. Kusi, that's a lovely touch to get it out of the dangerous area. And it's brought back again. Alidu, Amadu intervenes. Back to Alidu again for Legon Cities. And they've come things now. He was looking for Dennis, but couldn't pick him. Well, at least the advantage stays with him. Well, the presence of this man in the stand tells you how much Newtown loves football. And it's Chum. It's brought in. Chum. And nobody in particular hoping to connect to Jesse, but he arrives a bit late.
That was a long ball from the wing, hoping to get ahead to connect.
Alidu. And it's a long hit out. What's that, Mr. Michael Secre in your shot a while ago. The owner of Vision FC. And he's also here to enjoy this lovely encounter. He's a big man. "76 minutes. And it's Musa who picks that for Vision FC. Drops it deep to Famadu. Lovely play. Looking for Isakuka. He would have to square off with Kamal. And Kamal again to get it out of his way once again. That's a lovely piece of defending. Bochi drops it into the middle. As he looks for Musa. That's a dangerous ball down the path of Dennis.
After about 8 minutes of intense pressure by Vision FC, it looks like Legon Cities have neutralized the pressure so far.
Chachu. And it's back to Chachu again on the right hand side. Curls it in to find Killian Ofair. Is picked by Yepua. But Alidu goes down and looks to be a card situation. As Kusi will get into the wrong book of referee Julian Ono. A lot of cards flying high in this game.
The intensity is high, so it's expected.
Oh, he's inviting a lot of such situations into this game. Really taking the game to his opponent. Ofori wins that challenge at the far left hand side, brought it forward, finds Ofair. Back to Ofori. Looking for Che, couldn't find him. As Legon Cities will mop up the broken pieces. Yeboah picks it. But you love the Jama in the stance, isn't it?
I'm loving it. I am loving it.
Che couldn't break through. And who finds opposite jersey number, Yeboah. Well, he said it's no under pressure coming into the game, and it's quite telling with the way his side is playing.
Yeah, going away to play in a very difficult game as such, but his demeanor tells it that he's not under any kind of pressure.
Well, seems to be a corner kick instead, and it's Foster Chum who returns home. And with his initial return home party, his side is leading. Well, for the fans who are watching, it's not the best of story. For these fans on your screen, it's not the best of story. as they are very mute. But for Chum and the Royal fans, it's a great story. It's curled into the 18 yard and is well taken care of by Abraham. Chachu. And I bet him one interfering with play comes off his hand. And is restarted. It came from the right hand side where Chachu has been best this afternoon. What a player he's been. Absolutely top quality right back. That's Yebwa will run with this one. Finds Dennis Adoma. Will find some solace in Yebwa once again. Who decides to does the lovely backflip to find Adoma again. It's a lovely 1-2 exchange between these two players. A fair, lovely piece of skill from him. Isakuka waiting to receive it, could not be found. Amadou. Lovely play from Amadou. Finds Ofe. It's Vision FC. And that's the blast.
Ofe should have laid the ball earlier on when he had the ball, but he wanted to hold on to the ball till his players moved to the appropriate positions. That in turn allowed Legon Cities to retreat, to cover, to have a cover before he could even pass the ball to his players, his wingers.
Oh, that's it. Goodbye from the man. Ofe, as we have a new face being introduced by Coach Nana Juman into the game, and that is Duku coming in. Frank Abura Duku in the 9th set. We're here to see the face of Daniel Yemwa. .81 minutes cleared. As Kingsley Appiah brings it forward. And it's Che. But Vision FC will consider throwing on the far right hand side, and it's Kamal with a slow pace walking towards it. The football has returned to the Harbour City. Isakuka wanted and fetched. He brings it in. Oh my goodness! Duku with the fast touch, and he fails to hit it home.
A fantastic ball into the 18. Found Duku, but then he wasn't able to put the ball at the back of the net.
Great position by the substitute.
He decided to put the first touch before probably shooting into the 18. But his first touch was what let him down.
Also, just watch it. How Isakuka connected to him, lifted his hand for a signal. He was found. First touch. Oh boy, letting him down on that occasion. That's Duku once again fouled. Just very close to the edge of Legon City's 18 yard, and that could spill a lot of trouble if it was within the 18 yard.
They were very fortunate. Very fortunate. It happened at the back, just beyond the 18 yard line.
And Samadou and Che who goes behind it. I was just wondering who is going to take it. But just look at it. That was a huge touch from behind from Postechu on his former teammate. As Emmanuel Chebafu has got the honors. Che, he lifts it for Madu, and it's well taken care of by Kwame Aziz. And you can see the Legon City's bench up in arms.
Kwame Aziz has been fantastic in this game. To be honest, I was expecting a cross, but he shot directly to the goalkeeper. Wanted to surprise him, but it was dealt well by the goalkeeper.
Yeboah lays it down. Finds Dennis, and that's the killer across the face of goal. It's a walking goal kick for Vision FC. What a game we are having. And it's Legon City's corner kick. That ball from Dennis Adoma, at least touching a player on Vision FC, resulting in that corner kick advantage to the away side. And it's come out once again. Oh, he's a set speed specialist for the Royals. Well, for now, Newtown is mute, Vision FC is mute. Kamal sends it across, it's well dealt by Ofori at the very near post. Kamal, oh, lovely idea. This has to bring it into the 18 yards, go for the grounder, and it's been well stopped. And Che is beyond the line. Oh, looks to be the kind of game Legon Cities were anticipating ahead of it. When the likes of Aaron Cote said they need to play at their maximum best today. Bruce Yeboah, that is a fired shot into the crowd.
He couldn't keep the ball down. The intensity is high. Vision FC is trying hard to equalize. They've been aggressive in this game, in this second half, and they've tweaked their system a bit.
Chum finds Alidu. Very strong on the ball, but well taken care of by Kusi. That's a huge boat, isn't it? Walks straight into the arms of Abraham. Well, that's a promising prospect for Ghana football as far as goalkeeping department is concerned. Chachi release one deep. Che would have to run for this one and will not catch it. As Legon Cities have the advantage with Kamal getting ready to effect that one from that far side. Finds Jesse. What a chop it's been this afternoon. Out finds Shea, and Legon Cities maintain possession once again. There's Kojo for Legon Cities now. It's 1-on-1. Gets into the box. And Musa stands his ground, heads it out.
Cities will love to keep the ball in the half of Vision FC. They've done everything they can to hold onto the lead. Vision has been aggressive. They've been dominant. They've been physical. But still, they've not found the back of the net yet.
Well, Vision is a very raw side. Not tripping. Now he kicks that one in. And Fori will ensure that it is Vision FC goal kick. Amadou drifting into the middle. Lovely play to pick. It's a Koka. Could this be the equalizer? Insanya! 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 And guess who is it? It's Shea. When Vision FC come back, did it at the Crespo Stadium. And he did it for the second successive time.
This is cool, calm, and composed. That's sheer brilliance. What a goal! What a goal! This is fantastic.
Crazy atmosphere at the near J Kraku the second sports complex. And is this man say with a golden finish? Look at it. Play this man into that space and he lifted beyond Kwame Aziz. And the fans ran and leaped for joy. Legon Cities will continue. As we've got a quick one. The stadium is now vibrating on its stance. You can understand why the tempo of the game has changed. Oh, Fatal has been thrown inside. As we've got 7 minutes of additional time to play. What a game we've had here at the court side.
This second half has been fantastic. Both teams are showing what they really have. The quality we're experiencing here is top notch.
Kicked away by Musa. Issa Kuka with a touch. Referee Julian once again spotting an infringement. As we are here to clear the first minutes of additional time. Bits goalkeeper Abraham, could this be Legon Cities taking so much time deciding to go around his marker, and it's well defended. Oh my goodness, what's a way to miss that glorious opportunity that was left on the plate.
It was just on the plate. It was him and the goalkeeper. I don't know what he wanted to do. He should have shot the ball straight into the net. This is end-to-end stuff. What a game we have on our hands.
Aledo picks it up, but referee Julian Ono is pointing to something. I'm just wondering what exactly it is. Looks to be a bit of trouble at the back for Michael Abraham, the keeper who is limping a bit. Start this game all over again. Press the button and continue from where we left off. And he is in some serious pain. That looks to be watching, and it's watching. And you can see now the emergency telling them, let's get to play like warriors.
They are very aggressive. Like I said earlier, this is a high work rate team. They can play.
Oh, hold on, it's a cook up for Vision FC. Benson to Amadou down the right hand side. Kane brings it, go around his marker. Foster Chu, a lot of time wasting, and I bet you deals with it. What a high flying tempo game we're having. And it's ballooned into the sky. JC. I'm sure he's going to be casting his task if the game ends this way. With that glorious opportunity he had earlier on, he decides to just go around goalkeeper Michael Abraham and wastes the opportunity. Legon City Salidu goes down and is brought out by Mensah. Alidu, his goal come out to his right hand side, but it's one ball for it. And he wins the sympathy of the referee. The fans beginning to enjoy what they are saying now, as we've done 4 minutes with just 3 minutes left on the clock. That's a lovely 10 from Che Bafwa. And he pulls his markers set from behind. And that's a yellow card, very unnecessary, isn't it?
Very unnecessary.
That's quite a silly idea from the man who's gotten his name on the score sheet this afternoon. Cheaspe, and he's now Vision's FC top scorer after match day 3. Chachu gives the ball away to Abetieboa. Here he comes in full throttle down the left hand side, but Chachu once again will cover it up. Sheer brilliance, sheer physical presence there from the right back.
The intensity has shot up again. Brilliant! What a game! End-to-end stuff.
He's headed out. But it's Dennis at picks up for Legon Cities. And it's been well taken care of by Duku. As Kwame Aziz, I'm sure it's going to be a deep launch into Vision's half. It's launch deep. And to nobody in particular. That's it's picked up by Musa, who brings it forward. That's a reckless challenge on Amadu. Well, if it stays this way, it means that Vision FC will now have 5 points on the leg lock. And Legon Cities, after so many minutes of play, will at least settle for at least a point after match day 3. If it stays this way, if nothing changes, the 4-8 trip from behind. And I tell you what, the fans really cheering on the home side in this game. The fans are very dominant in the crowd watching. And it's picked up by Musa, who goes to the ground, but Trey has got a good physical presence. This has got a shot, and again is Kwame Aziz who picks it up. What a shot. And it's really been Vision's FC last 5 minutes, and that ends it. It's even here at the New Krakow Sports Complex. There's Legon Cities who took the lead, and Vision through the super sub Segbafo got back into the game. And the fans love every bit of the action. So that ends it here. And man of the match going to Vision FC right back Ben Teshu. And that ends it. The troubles for Legon Cities continue. Their problem compounds after match day 3. It's full time at the New Krakow, the second sports complex. Vision FC 1, Legon Cities 1.